Right, that's interesting. So Brian's got to be careful with the rainbow rolls with Blanka because he might just eat a backwards hard punch. Right, V-Trigger 2's activated. Can he steal the round effectively? Big damage is coming in for Brian. I want to see how much damage he can take.
Right.
Okay, didn't cancel it. Kept it meterless. Oh, get the stun. That's the stun. Oh, I think he's won the round.
That is a great position for Brian. He's gonna go for the max damage there. He has still V-Trigger to just go from one to the other.
Get off. He's actually in a very good position here, but he can't get too comfortable. And that was a brilliant crouching hard punch to move himself forward to avoid the dive kick.
Michael Volunteer gets another back throw. Brian going for the fake meaties there, but he's finally challenged by Jiwa, close to stun, and gets the grab. Brian running crazy.
Really good stuff here from Brian. I mean,
coming back to it. And Big Bird will have to adapt again, trying with the jump in, but gets met straight away by that anti-air from Brian.
I'm telling you, his utility of Blanka's toolset has been outstanding today, Brian. I've got to say. So we're getting the stun. I don't know why Crouch Me has so much hit stun, by the way.
He does.
That took years to connect. Oh, okay. Hold on a minute.
Alright, still a chance for Big Bird to come back to it.
He can start something here.
Activated.
But he's got to be cognizant of that invincible reversal that Brian has. He's not going to do it yet. Good block.
Alright. What can he do? Brian jumping back and gets the crouching.
But I had a feeling if it was someone that is going to go from a sub-character to their main, he would swap his Blanka to Manat. And he still does practice Manat from time to time.
Yeah. Still a very solid character to play with, obviously.
And look, Big Bird has been exposed to some of the finest Manats on the planet. We've seen it at Versus Fighting, other events around the world. So he is no slouch in this matchup here. It can be annoying, but he's no slouch.
Yeah, when you play a character who's not that good in the neutral, you just need to constantly take risks to get into in Manat. So it's not the easiest one, but Big Bird's gonna have to keep the offense ready. Brian now corners himself.
Oh, he missed a throw, but that actually paid off in his favor there. Gets a little bit of damage.
Yeah, that was a smart pose from Big Bird. Meets him in the air this time. Ooh, no anti-air.
That was minus, so good stuff from Brian not to press a button afterwards. Again, this is the thing. I just hope Brian doesn't play Manat as a Blanka. You know when you're really active, you just try to be as slippery as can be.
Yeah, I mean, that's the character you cannot really play as a pocket character. You need time, you need investment to play her. Great reversal to avoid the orb mix-up. 4 orbs remaining for Brian.
Makes it say good V-reversal. I think Ken's V-reversal is pretty good in this matchup, but this is going to be a brilliant conversion here for Brian. Going into Soul Sphere, dash up, and it's going to be a regular throw. It could have been anything.
Of this game to see which one will be still alive in the tournament. Chalmers really tense within this you.
He was doing fine by doing reflex. He didn't need to throw the Soul Sphere.
Unfortunate, but a good start by Brian on this one. Big Bird runs in, could not get a conversion. V-reversal again. Big Bird gets the offense now.
Hang on, this is where it gets really scary for Ken. As he edges too close to the corner, it gets more dangerous.
Alright, fireball game back for Big Bird. Met by Brian.
Oh, is that safe? I think that was safe.
Yeah, the orb probably made it safe. Brian now sitting on critical arch, a great position for him. Big Bird need to make a miracle happen.
Okay. The pressure's being applied, and he pressed the button where he shouldn't have here, and this is where it gets really scary. Good tech. He jumped. Oh, God, with the sun. What's it going to be? Oh,
So
he bet the
can he get the punish? He's getting it not.
And he's dead. All the buttons were pressed. Wisdom of Thought saves the day again.
A great one by Brian, and Big Bird devastated.
And there they go. They just don't perform very well, but they give you the knowledge you need to at least understand the character.
Wow.
But that didn't help with that anti-air, boy.
That jumping Fierce, bruv, does... Meanwhile, yes, and again, we've seen that.
Yeah, one of the most rewarding throw bait punishes, without neutral jumping, of course, in the game, is Blanka's
Shimmy.
Fierce punches and V-skills. So rewarding, so damaging. If you don't do the follow-up, you get a nice meaty as well. Oh my days, don't mind happen in front of me. Yeah, just back to neutral. He doesn't mind. With punish that tick.
And
Play out
again,
the down throw.
Brian hasn't really given him a reason to tech it. Wow.
What?
Okay. And Brian looking very impressive. What answers has Luffy got here?
Nanda.
You saw how familiar he was with Akainu.
I like the choices, actually, because that would keep him airborne. Even a hit would have been...